Welcome, 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 welcome. How are y'all feeling out there today? Great morning. Did you sleep well? Did you get the rest that you needed? Let me see what we got going on over here. Did y'all get the rest that y'all need today from last night? Waking up this morning, right? How y'all feeling out there? It is a lovely day. Today is November the 4th, 2024. And what we got today to talk about? hmm Something from yesterday. The Saints and the Carolina Panthers game. I know they don't want to hear it, but I'm going to give my take on it when we're dealing with the spiritual side of things from what was presented to you all on yesterday. All right, so it was a dream that I was having, and I have some messages with that for you all too. I know y'all saying this is always some random thing, but I could pretty much figure out that if there is a live that's going to be presented for me, that most of them will be in the morning because I am someone who sleeps at night and I get my rest. We need that all the time. So, welcome, 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 welcome. And I want to thank all of the new subscribers to the channel. Welcome home. You're welcome to come into the chat. Be mindful of your behavior because we don't like mindless behavior over here. And then we want to have fun just to make connections. This is a world class place where we deal with world class issues on all topics. And then we get to the underlying uh, causes of some of these things when we're dealing with the spiritual world, right? So, what am I going to do? Hold on, y'all. I'm thinking about, let me see. I want to see if this is going to work. I want to do something. Let's see if this is going to work. All right, girl. All right, let's see if let's see that's gonna stop something from happening. I'm trying to see if I can use two different apps from two different settings. Will one stop the other? Okay, so as we said, today is November the 4th, 2024. And I'm trying to see how things are going to go. We're going to do the angel number. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone. For those of you who are on the Facebook side, you possibly can't see this. For those of you who are on the YouTube side, we are live on both sides. Some of you all have been asking on Facebook what it is that I have going on YouTube, and especially for those who are on YouTube, you may have seen some of my posts from Facebook. But what I'm looking at it's a little bit of an interference, but not too much. So what I'm going to do is just continue on, but this will be a test run for my review to see how these things work simultaneously on the same device. How y'all feeling today? How are y'all feeling today? We made it to another day. Some of us didn't wake up. Some of us were in a deep dream that took us to a place that we have not yet been from what it is that we are experiencing on this side. So we're gonna dig into the numbers 1148. That's gonna be the 4-digit sequence that we're gonna be using today. 1148 for the angel number. And then we're going to go in slowly with accumulating those values and see what happens there. Now, like I was saying, I had a dream, and we're going to use the things that I seen that was significant in that dream that had me on alert. And I'm like, well, maybe this is something from a message, something for a message for someone who may be in this particular situation. And then we're going to also get the oracle cards, and we're going to use them for to deliver a message for us as well. Let me see, my strap's not right. So, what was the message from yesterday that we're doing a recap of? We're going to start out before we get into the database system that will give you what you need so that you can go and find out these things for yourself. Y'all already know I tell you all the time, don't just take my word for it as somebody who is spiritually inclined to see what things are popping out to be spoken of, right? This is for everybody. Some people just close their ears and their eyes to what the Spirit is saying. Maybe they having a bad day, or maybe they just afraid of their responsibility spiritually. So that's what we at. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Saints and the Panthers game. Did y'all watch it? Did y'all remember what was the message before the game even happened? And this is where I am like, oh my gosh, this is a real message all the time. So we recognize the significance between the Saints and the Panthers with the symbology that was laid before us when we looked into the database. What was the meaning of a saint? What is the spiritual meaning of the panther? And then we also had the revelation of the spiritual meaning of all of those colors that are resonating with the teams. Like the Saints, we have the black and the gold, and we know there is the white at some point, but the significant colors. When you're thinking about the Saints, you always thinking about black and gold, right? There's symbology in the colors. And then also with the Carolina Panthers, we have the blue, the silver, and then that black that ties them both together. What was significant to me after watching the game on yesterday? How many of you recognize that the Saints had one more win than the Carolina Panthers and one less loss than the Carolina Panthers? However, when you think about what message was put out on yesterday about these teams in spirituality, when we're dealing with certain groups of people that resonate with those symbols, you saw that the takeaway from the game itself was that the Saints and the Panthers are on an even playing field. Why? Because this was something that I displayed to you in context of them being connected. You would actually have to go back, for those of you who not on my YouTube page or have not subscribed. You don't have to if you don't want to my YouTube page from Facebook. You will see what the message was talking about, the connection between the both of them in symbology, right? Not just it's Carolina Panthers, not just that it's New Orleans Saints, but the connection between the Panthers, who are a black cat, ferocious, right? The ferocity. And then the connection between the Saints, and then the colors that binds them together, and what that means for us all. Welcome, 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 welcome. Because it's on. So when the game was over, the Saints were at 2-7, and the Panthers were at 2-7. And when you think about it, the 2 and the 7 combined, what is that? That is a 9. It's a completion. on both sides with the connection that was there on yesterday. Oh my goodness, I feel so good about it. Like the spirit was really telling me what it was that I needed to convey to you all, especially about the Black Panthers, especially about the saints and what it is that we think holy means. Because you already know that I'm always talking about your comprehension skills when it comes to certain words. Now, yes, you about to get. Oh, you look so pretty. Mm. I love you, Mom. I love you too, baby. All right, so make sure you pull that door tight. I'm gonna come watch you around from the front. All right, so it looks like it's pretty much going well with the live on both sides. I can't believe it's actually working. It is working. It is working. It's working. I don't know if y'all can hear me well or not. Hold on. Hold on. Now I try to be- All right. So, what was the outcome? They were even, the Saints and the Panthers. Didn't I tell you about the significance of them working together? And those Panthers that I know, when you're thinking about the Black Panthers, they said that it was a party, but we know that they didn't have too much of a good time with some of these things that we consider a party, right? Because they were ostracized in a way that portrayed them as a militant group when they were only protectors, right? Some don't want to accept it, but that's the truth. And we know that they had to deal with a lot of different things. But that's okay. We're here for it today. No matter who want to be there for it, I'm here for it. And I'm going to leave these videos for those who come after to say that it makes sense or it is something that they can resonate with for this life. Let's see if this works. So now what we're seeing is a double vision. This is what I consider a double vision that should be happening because we know on a few weeks back that I was having some interferences with my live streams just on YouTube and I did not go live on Facebook. And there was a problem because it allowed me to be live on two different devices under the same account. But now I'm live on the same device with two different applications, as we can see right here. That's nothing. We're going to stop the share. Just showing you all that's where we are. So today's numbers for the angel numbers are 11, 4, 1148 as an angel. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put angel number in there. But the 1148, according to Wikipedia, um, was a leap year starting on a Thursday. And it was under the Julian calendar. January 1st, the French Crusaders under King Louis the Seventh defeat the Turkish ambush next to the Mender River. 3 days later, they arrive at Laodicea, passing the spot where the German contingent led. So this is some type of significance in history. Who would have known the biblical meaning in 1148? Let's look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a way to stumble up upon some things that are here dealing with the numbers for the day 1148. The Manota. DAL. Let me go back over here so I can get the share on this screen. We're going to see what is going on right here. For those of you who are on the Facebook, that you will not be able to see what it is that I'm presenting over on my YouTube side with the screen share, because what I'm recognizing is that Facebook does not have a screen share, right? It does not have a screen share. But to hear. If you all can hear on the Facebook side, please put it in the chat that you are able to hear what it is that I'm saying, because we're about to go into some things. It's live research and spiritual messages going on over here. For those of you who are always with me on the YouTube, you know what it is that we do over here. All right, so before we get to the angel number 1148, I forgot to type in 1148 angel number meaning, and it brought me to the year 1148, and that was in the place of what it was in Laodicea, Laodicea, Leosha, Laodicea, or wherever that is, somewhere overseas, right? And then on the side, there was the biblical meaning of the 1148. So we went to there, and it says, Dal Menuta, Dalamonta. However you say that, I don't have that tongue for that language, but pretty much that's what it sounds like. It says the King James translation translates Strong's G 1148 in the following manner. And they have an outline of the biblical usage, right? And also probably of Chaldee origin in the place, a place in Palestine. So we know that there are some things that's going on over there in that land right now. And we know that it is not a good energy. However, for the biblical meaning in that, we see that they're breaking it down right here. What does angel number 1148 mean? Angel number 1148 is a sign from the spiritual realm that you have to be willing to handle everything that you will face in your life. In other words, you should embrace every change without conflict, right? Graciousness and kindness is what you find in 1114, which is part of that. But then we're going angel number, meaning. All right. So let's go. New beginnings, stability, and personal growth with this 4-digit angel number sequence. Angel number 1148 is a sign of new beginnings, stability, and personal growth. It signifies personal power, positive abundance, self reliance, great success, and overall balance. Additionally, it encourages healing and self care, reminding you to focus on your own well being. And this is the way to get to those personal growths, right? Because we know at times that we can get so incorporated with those that we love and what they have going on when we feel that we're at a level place. However, just because you're level does not mean that you cannot go to higher heights. So don't just stop at that level. And it's encouraging you to delve into yourself. This is why I always tell people about trying to tap into somebody else. And I'm going to say it continually because for some reason, there's this heightened sense of everyone wanting to tap into someone else's energy while all of their life is being put on hold. This is what the 1148 is urging us to do. You can go ahead on and look at it for yourself, right? Star Enise, I just heard in the back of my mind. We're going to look into the significance of what Star Enise as a spice has to do with the message for the day, that unity, that level playing field. We're thinking about going back to what was there and what was presented on yesterday with the saints that are Panthers, right? And everything that has been put out about certain colors and the way that we perceive them to be based on cultural experiences and certain biasness. We're going to welcome everybody on all fronts. Now, we know that there are so many different connotations when it comes to the color black. That was on yesterday. We're not going to keep going in circles around it, but there's so much information for you all to look into. And then there's also this perception of what holiness means and who is it that's supposed to be holy. When the definition gives us the idea that holiness is being separated or set apart for God's purpose, right? It didn't tell you what you're being separated from, but we know ultimately that it's from a lot of the things that is in the world. But no one has the authority to tell someone else who is or who isn't holy when that's God's business, the Most High, right? This is where the statements of do not judge me matters because you cannot tell me that I'm not holy. I cannot tell you that you're not holy. All right. So let's get back to it with the 1148. New beginnings, stability, and personal growth. That's what is in the 1148. If you want to go ahead and look into it, you can also look into it. Right now, we're on numerologynation.com. The meaning and symbolism of angel number 1148. Angel number 11 resonate with because that's part of their energy. All right. That's their personal power, We're using our self reliance, great success, and an overall balance in this life. They probably say you spoke that over the Saints. Now they don't have a win over the Catter because they're even. And I'm showing you the connection spiritually with the works that they both provide upon the land as a living vessel. Saints are living vessels. When you look into the spiritual meaning of a saint, it says that it's one who is holy. When you look into what is the spiritual meaning of holy, then you get that. All right, holiness. All right, 1148. You are being pushed to pursue your full potential and achieve you never thought possible. Isn't that facts? Is we're going to deal with the facts over the fiction. We're dealing with real time live motion, word, sound, power, and action. Oh, it may be scary for some of us, but it's not for those of us who are exciting or inciting the power within. That's where this 1148 is bringing us, right? It's your inner wisdom will be your biggest strength as you strive towards your purpose. I am you at this particular time. You are you at this time. We're encouraging one another. All right. With the help of your guardian angels, you will find success and personal fulfillment. Your fulfillment. I cannot fulfill your purpose. You cannot fulfill my potential of your purpose. They can only be there to help usher you through to that, be as an aid or a guide, which we call each other when we're spiritually being there to help those who are awakening to their full potential spiritually. All right. With help of your guardian angels, you will find success and personal fulfillment. Let these divine signs lead you in your spiritual growth. Your heavenly attendants are with you always, and that's what it is. So now let's go to the star anise. Star anise. All right, the spiritual meaning of star anise. All right, with the spiritual meaning of star anise, all right, but we're going to look at what it is saying right here for those of you on the youth on a Facebook side or that you cannot see what it is that's there presented to you, but you can also just look it up if you have the ability to do so while this um, stream is streaming. Star anise holds spiritual significance in various cultures and is associated with the following themes: protection, psychic awareness, luck, balance and harmony, warding off negative energy, enhancing intuitive abilities, fostering a connection to the spiritual realm, clearing away negativity, attracting abundance and spiritual growth. And then I'm looking at it. Oh my gosh, I got the of the star anise. It is just this kind of color, and we looking like we in autumn. Oh baby, I can just smell the aroma of the star anise. There's more to learn. We gotta look into it. This is so fulfilling. It's a uplifting feeling within me that just like, I don't care what anybody else say about what it is that the Most High has granted me to do. You can question it. You can say that it's not real because you don't have that connection with the divine, like I'm trying to help you to get. Baby, you can't take this away from me ever, never, 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 ever, ever, ever. All right. Star needs spiritual meaning. Find out the profound significance. Star needs is believed to hold spiritual significance in various of cultures, often associated with protection. And this is the following theme because that is what is inside of the black. right? Remember on yesterday, for those of you on the YouTube side, with the black, with everything that we know, I'm not talking about black in law. I'm talking about black and spirituality. They're two different things that carry two different meanings based on who it is that's using it, right? Because we know that certain words used by certain people has a different meaning based on what they want it to mean. All right, so that protection is coming in steadily. That's why they're talking about why isn't it working, whatever they are trying to work against you, because they won't ever, never ever be able to do so. This is the feat of what it is when you want to deal with spiritual aspects and then go into what we call spiritual warfare against certain individuals. And the 1148 shows that some people personal strength and power is way more abundant than what you have ever thought lives within you. Why? Because it's probably something in you that is not of the right, and it does not have a light able to penetrate other people's boundaries, right? And we know inside of that darkness, that black, what they think is dark, is protection, just like obsidian or this black onyx stone. Sardines is believed to hold spiritual significance. We read that part. In spiritual practices, it is used to ward off negative energy and enhance intuitive abilities. And that is also the same energy that black has as well when you look into those things. The black, it absorbs all of the energies and it protects you from negative energies. Why am I saying this is important? Because of what message was put out on yesterday dealing with the spiritual senses of the Saints versus the Panthers. But in that sense, I did not tell you that there was a versus. Right? If you go and watch my video, you're going to hear me tell you the work of them together. And that's why the score and the results of the game is the same, 2-7 to 2-7. They're even. All right? Now let's just leave it at that and continue on reading what it is that we need to read. The negative energy, it wards off negative energy. Star anise, for those of you who are good with spices, you may want to go ahead on and get you some of that. Drink it in a tea or just lay them around the house. Put them inside of a potpourri, right? And it enhances your intuitive abilities, fostering a connection to the spiritual realm. Imagine a world where nature's whispers hold profound secrets, where the very shape of a spice can cradle spiritual meaning. Enter star anise, a spice not just confound in culinary corners, but one that is believed to process a mystic aura. And I always did have some of that in my cabinet just for cooking. You see, a lot of people will want to say, oh, I'm a witch, I'm a this, I'm a that, I can do this and do that. I never told y'all I was any of that. I told you I am a cook and I can cook. I'm flipping it up, but not to use on you. But that's why you wonder why some people are so protected, because the ancestors already set it up in that we gave them what they needed to know without knowing that this is what is helping protect you, my dear. Follow me now, because I'm a star in these girl. Much like gazing at constellations, star in these symmetrical form invokes a sense of cosmic harmony. It is not a mere chance that the spice is held in as a guardian. What did I say about the guides, the guardians, against negativity, or a conduit to heightened intuition? There we go. There we go now. Let's get some of that All right. As we journey through the blog, we'll delve into the captivating mystique of Star Anise's spiritual essence, illuminating the path to protection and insight. These are the takeaways that we're going to get from this particular article, right? Starting these shapes cosmic balance, and we thinking about what's astrologically going on with all of these energies, right? It guards against negativity, which is a good thing, enhances intuitive abilities, it stimulates psychic awareness, attracts good fortune, revered across cultures, and holistic well-being. What does this RNEs mean spiritually? Starnies takes a profound role that resonates across cultures and belief systems. It symbolizes this symbolism extends beyond culinary utility. See, this is where you get purity of heart, where these things that have been revered in the spiritual realm for protection, or what you would call spells, having the ability to work magnificently in your life, because the unawareness of those things being used in that capacity, right, is just a connection with it. Because see, some people have the mental awareness of these spiritual aspects, but they try to use them in the wrong manner, where it is you pure in heart for what it is. The uses of is on the lowest part of it for culinary utilities. Mostly because you are interested in the delight of them, but not to use them against anyone else. However, delving into realms of protection, intuition, and balance is what's being bestowed upon you from having access to these things without knowing the meaning behind the spiritual responses of them. This is what you call Secret Service protection. You see, we have a president that always have a Secret Service, but they're not so secret because they can be seen. But when this is being presented in your life and it's in your cabinet and the ancestors saying, buy this spice, you don't know why you feel like buying that spice. I want to use it in a recipe, right? Because what is it that I can see? That when I take my oranges and I cut them up and I get a stick of cinnamon and I get that star anise and I put them in a pot to boil together with a little bit of sugar, and I'll call myself making my tea. This is something for me specifically. So what is it doing? It's bring you back to that energy of the 1148, where you go into your own personal growth and stability. Don't play games with you ever over here. And nor will we do spells on you to harm you. You're gonna be warded up. You be like, oh, that lady smelling like star anise. The demons in you won't come near. They'll know their presence of protection before you even began to speak. They felt it because it's already within you and you didn't even know. That's that secret service, that spiritual secret service. Somebody out there say, I got a spiritual secret service that's always on clock for me. They don't have to go to sleep. They slept well in this stream of this life that we're living, in this realm. Now they fully awaken. The angels, how do they say? All night and all day, the angels was watching over me. All right, cosmic harmony and equilibrium. The star-like form of star anise is more than just a coincidence. It serves as a visual representation of cosmic harmony and equilibrium. Its balanced structure becomes a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things and the need for harmony in our spiritual journey. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that this word right here, interconnectedness. We delve into that by the symbolism of the corn, right? And y'all have to go back some videos ago to see that the corn represents the interconnectedness of all things. However, this is also one of those things that reminds us of that interconnectedness of all things and the need for harmony in our spiritual journeys, harmony within ourselves. Its is believed to possess a protective aura, shielding individuals from negative energies. Like a guardian, it wards off malevolent forces and creates a haven of positivity in both physical and spiritual places. Did I not say that before I read it? Because these are things that are in me. Even if it takes day after day of going through and enduring this life for them to be revealed to those who do not know of me, know me, but know of me only to see. Those hidden forces, the secret services have been doing well. That's the same for you, collective. All right? Shielding you. It says possesses a protective aura. See, when you were drinking that orange tea with that cinnamon and that anise in there, or if you use that anise in a different type of way, you ingested it. It went down well. And you didn't think of what it was that it was offering you. It just gave you that protective aura. Didn't I say that? I said it. The whole time you using it, you didn't know that it was secretly shielding you. A protective aura. I said that from individuals' negativity energy, right? Worldly ones. Like a guardian, it wards off malevolent forces and creates a haven of positivity in both physical and spiritual spaces. Say that. You don't know who you may encounter that have demons on them that is aware of your angels within. But they know what protection is there. That's why they can't come towards you. They can't come and touch you. That's why they can't physically do anything to you because you're spiritually protected in a way that does not allow for their demons to demonstrate negativity on you, right? A getaway to intuition. In the spiritual realm, starting these open doors to heighten intuition. It's like a key to unlock our inner wisdom, allowing us to tap into deeper layers of understanding and insight. See what I tell you about that tapping into? Who are you trying to tap into? You should be trying to tap into yourselves, your inner wisdom, and understanding and insight. Incorporating starting these into spiritual practices can help amplify your intuitive abilities. So drink it up. Illuminating psychic awareness. That's spice. Is also thought to illuminate psychic awareness. As if turning on a spiritual beacon, starting these helps individuals perceive energies and insight that are beyond the ordinary senses. Am I laughing? This is so joyful this morning because this message is going away that I didn't even intend because I was going to talk more about the game, about the Saints versus the Panthers, but it was so clear on yesterday, the message that came before the start of the game, what the results would be, to where I don't really have to go into depth about it because it was very clear what I conveyed on yesterday. But I did reiterate why we're here. All right. The star in the east helps individuals perceive energies and insight that are beyond ordinary senses. It's a tool for those seeking to delve into the mystic realm. All right, attracting good fortune. Star anise isn't just a passive observer of the spiritual realm. It actively draws positive energies and good fortune. Placing it in living spaces is believed to invite prosperity and create an atmosphere of harmonious energies. It is so true. All right. Bridging diverse belief systems. Here we go. Because, like I said, this channel, this home, this vessel, this life that I'm living is where we intertwine from diverse backgrounds. No one is excluded. Everyone is included because everyone that is living is a part of this life. However, those who do not want to, as you would say, get along over here, they have to go. They were not excluded, they excluded themselves. So we deal with them from afar. But everyone is welcome. All right. Now, one of the remarkable aspects of the star anise spiritual significance is its ability to bridge cultures and belief systems. It unites people in its reverence, transcending boundaries and reminding us of our shared human connection. This is all I talk about over here, especially on my YouTube. This is the second time that I've been live on Facebook in a long, long time. Facebook don't know me like this. YouTube do. However, not everybody get to know. The wholeness within. Exploring the spiritual meaning of the star anise prompts a holistic approach to well being. It encourages us to seek harmony, not only externally, but also within ourselves, aligning our energies and intentions with the greater universe. A lot of you all need some star anise in your life. Don't deny it. Holistic healing is not only about what it is that you can get from somebody else, because all of the stuff you go in there to get, you can get it on your own. It's given freely by the earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. The wholeness within. Exploring the spiritual meaning of star needs prompts a holistic approach to well being. It encourages us to seek harmony not only internally but within ourselves, aligning our energies and intentions with the greater universe. I said it once more. Elevating spiritual practices. Integrating star needs into the spiritual rituals enhances the potency of these practices. Remember, I was already telling you that some of those people who are out there practicing spiritual rituals, they may be a little bit more inclined than you are, and within the knowledge that's there, they've been using it. However, we know that everybody that uses things that are meant for good, they're not doing it in that way. So this is where the balance come in at. You got to know what's within your heart. But nonetheless, what is meant for good, they can't use it against you when you are in that resonant energy. Integrating star needs and spiritual practice rituals enhances the potency of these practices, whether used in meditation, smudging, or other forms of spiritual engagement. Its presence amplifies the intention behind the ritual, creating a more profound experience. Didn't I say that all before we got to this point? I'm not going to pretend like I'm connected to the Most High and then say something that doesn't show you that. Now, what I did just get for some of you all who are practicing spiritualists, right? The word right here that's standing out, smudging. It deals with smokes, right? Smokes, some of them could be black, But then we know that's what the black is offering is protection as well. But then when you look at meditation, like I said on yesterday, when I go into meditation, I'm going into my black. Somebody told you that since the law term black means dead, that when I close my eyes and I see black, that there's isn't life in there. When black is the consumer of all of the light. So whatever consumes it is what emanates all of what it is that you're seeing. From out of the darkness comes the light. It's life there in meditation, but smudging. Let me get to you who smudge. Possibly y'all been using your, let me see, possibly y'all been using your sage, right? It's possible that y'all been using your sage for the smudge. Where is this other little thing at? I guess I can't find it right now. I was about to say, some of y'all might be using your Palo Santos to smudge. They want to act, you want to know. I'm about to tell y'all on a personal note because we know I get personal because I don't have nothing to hide in that perspective. And for those who want me to hide the things that they don't want to be seen, just know that it's not your turn. I've been having this for over a year. This is my sage. How many sticks of sage do you have to go through? Why am I saying this? Because it might be time for you all to stop using what is trendy and go into some other things like star anise for your smudging. I already had offered to you months ago about pine needles as well. Over here, we learn about everything in nature that helps us spiritually and figure out why we are so calm and relaxed around certain things that we didn't know and experience, right? But the smudging, for some of you all, y'all need to stop using sage to smudge or the Palo Santos. It's time for to do something else. Because if you're using smudging practices excessively, then it may not be outside forces that you need to ward yourself off. You got to think about going within, the wholeness within, right here. See that? Other forms of spiritual engagement is what it is used for. Its presence amplifies the intuition behind the ritual, creating a more profound experience. All right, tapping into ancient wisdom. The use of star anise in spiritual context connects us to the wisdom of our ancestors. Hmm. I'm so glad I have ever ingested it. That little bit, or however much it was, it did wonders within. It's embedded now within my DNA. Mm-hmm. Is a building block of my soul. One of the key elements that is the foundation of the love that I have to offer you all a sense of protection. The use of star anise in spiritual context connects us to the wisdom of our ancestors. It's a thread that links modern seekers to the age old traditions and practices that have guided individuals on their spiritual quest for generations. Personal voyage. Unveiling the spiritual meaning of star anise is an invitation to embark on a personal journey. So, this is where it's coming to. What was I talking about earlier? That personal journey, right? When I said about the holiness, what is a saint? That's a personal thing. Nobody can tell you that you can't be holy. Even if you don't feel that you are, nobody can tell you that you won't be what is considered holy. But when I look at it, there are multiple people in all walks of life that are Some of us fall away from that. That's why you call them fallen angels. But you fall down to get up. Whatever you get in, you can get out of. If you put yourself there, you should know the way out. However, you can be allowing others to put you into something that you were never supposed to be in. And that's why I stop them. Baby, you wrong, 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 wrong. Get gone. Let me drink my star anise and be at peace. Because you're not about to tear me apart into pieces. But you can catch a piece of this message and use it for your advantage to go deeper within you on your personal voyage because we're not journeying together. We on a journey, but we not journeying together. Unveiling the spiritual meaning of star anise is an invitation to embark on a personal journey. It's a path that leads to self discovery, growth, and a deeper connection to the mysteries that reside both within us and in the cosmos at large. Where are you? Like I said a while ago, a couple of years ago, when I felt them trying to block my star, they want to be in my chart. They want to know when I was born, where I was born, what time it was. They get in your chart. They put it in a computer database. Oh, this is the star that was here when she was born. This is where Mars was. This is where Capricorn was. This is where all of that. I said, what? Are you out of your mind? Are you lost? Because I'm not. You can't block my star. You still trying to figure out where it's at. But that personal voyage, be on your own personal voyage. 5 interpretations of the spiritual meaning of star anise. Explore the multifaceted spiritual significance of star anise through distant interpretation. All right. Cosmic harmony. Their resonant energy just went all the way to the back. Something fell down way in the room. Cosmic harmony, protection and positivity, intuitive getaway, psychic awareness, and cultural unites balance and interconnectedness in the universe. Protection and positivity. A spice is revered for the ability to ward off negativity and attract positive energies. A great thing. Intuitive gateway. Star anise enhances intuition, unlocking deep insight and connection to the spiritual. Psychic awareness. It's believed to heighten psychic awareness, allowing individuals to perceive suitable energies, subtle, maybe some suitable too. I'm gonna say that because it wasn't a mistake. Even though I read it wrong, I know what this word says. Subtle energies, meaning that kind, they how they move and they don't want you to know that they are doing what they doing right. It's sneaky like energy, but you recognize them and the suitable ones as well because that's bringing in positive energy. So a suitable energy is positive, right? That's what that psychic awareness and cultural unity. Sarnese transcends cultural boundaries, inviting diverse belief systems in its reverence, right? Don't isolate one person whose God is more bigger than one man's God when all gods are gods. And on this little insight right here, as we journey through these diverse interpretations, it becomes evident that star anise is more than just a spice. It's a conduit to a realm of deeper understanding and connection. Whether you're drawn to its cosmic symbolism, seek protection and positivity, or wish to enhance your intuitive and psychic facilities, Star Anise offers a myriad of pathways to explore. This unity of perspectives highlights its universal appeal and its ability to resonate with seekers from all walks of life to the enigmatic world of spiritual meaning. All right, now let's get back to, well, we need to be at. Let's get back. Hey, Karen. Welcome, cousin. You need to get some lavender tea. Do the lavender. If you don't want to drink it in a tea, you can get you a what they call it, organza bag. Get the organza bag and put the lavender. And matter of fact, I have some dry lavender that I have in a jar that's just been fumigating. Hold on, let me show you. All right, so this is the lavender. I took it off my plant. I got my plant on my counter growing. It started to dry out a little bit. They don't like to grow in the house. It's not really an inside plant. So when you're growing your herbs, you might want to put in the window box. I need to do that. I need to get it off the counter. So I scraped some of them off it up. And this is the lavender in there. I put it in here because this is about to become a tonic after it dries out a lot. So what I do sometimes when I'm feeling anxious or whatever, since I do have it in here, what I'll do is come over here like this, and I just puff it like it's a inhaler, right? That lavender. I'ma send y'all some. All right, don't no worries. No worries. No worries. So let's get back to the meaning of the day. We got the 1148. Now the 1148 is going to turn to a 248. We're going to consolidate. That's what I do over here. We start with the 4 digits. We advance the 4 digits. We started out with 3 digits using the date for the energy for the day. Now we're going to go back down because we want to get to that singular form. We want to get to that singular form. And then for y'all who looking for y'all herbs, you can go to Winn Dixie. And y'all know I'm not discriminating over nobody's income bracket. When you go to your local grocery store and they have herbs that are edible and planting trees in Louisiana, you can use your Louisiana purchase card to purchase your plants. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about how you got to get to where you need to get. And a confetti cake. You want a confetti cake? All right, what flavor confetti cake? I know I'm about to start baking and stuff like that. I gotta get in the kitchen and get some more popcorn candy. People telling me that's not enough. They little bitty pieces and all this and that. So after I do these lives, I will be getting into the kitchen to do some stuff. But I got y'all. All right. So let's get to the 2, 4. Did y'all like that gumbo from the other night, Karen? All right. So faith and trust in the universe. Look at that. The star anise is ushering in what we already talked about in the star anise symbology. And that's for today because you got November, which is 1 and 1. That equals a 2. The 4 is already consolidated, but the 2024 consolidates into an 8. The angel number in the triple digit code is 248. And that means faith and trust in the universe. And that is following the inserts of what it was that we were just speaking of with the um star anise. See, angel number 248 is a message from the angels to have faith and trust in the universe. You are on the right path, and everything is working out for your highest good. Have patience and persevere through any challenges that come your way, and you will come out victorious. Victorious. We ain't thinking about the notorious, but we say victorious. It's a new song, it's a new sound. Victorious. What you're victorious of? You're victorious of your own self. All those old demons that you had inside you, slaying all of them. And you say, if I can slay all my own demons, just think about if somebody come at me with their demons, they're already slayed. Why? Because you used the star anise and it gave you a protective power. Why? Because you got that black and you wearing it just like that. That is a black, is a power of authority and is a protection. It's a shield. You say, I'm shielded on both sides, all sides, and the Most High is in agreement with what it is that's going on. Why? Because you're not trying to do anything to anyone else other than yourself, which is what in the star it needs. In the 1148, your personal growth, taking it yourself. I'm my best version. You building up all your force fields, and you coming out and you like, dang, I might have been one of them older models of that old Ford, right? A metal. You say you being restored. Because we can think about the invention or the newer models of the cars, they're not as stronger. They're not stronger than those older model cars that have all that heavy metal with them. You can't take a licking and keep on ticking with some of these new cars. They're being demolished. But you say, I am one of those old cars that's being restored. I still have all my components, but I'm being made new from the inside. I'll watch how the Most High polish me up, baby. They can't handle it because they can't stop the hands of the Most High. It's too short. They legs too short and their arms not long enough to reach. They trying to box with God. They say, God, bloop, get back, sit down. If you don't sit down, you're gonna get put in your corner. Trying to box with the moon. Speaking out what it is that we need. What does number 248 mean astrology? All right. In astrology, angel number meaning 248 says that you are immune to all plans has to destroy you. Woo, 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 woo. What did I not tell y'all? I did I not say that? I have to go review. One day I'm gonna do a review of my videos and review what it is that I said before I read what I said. That's what's in mention is about the star Enise. And they wonder why little things happen. Say it wasn't never for you to try to do that. All right? Now, we going on. Thank you, Most High. Thank you. In that Herman mode. 248. Angel number 248 is powerful message from the spiritual realm. It could indicate that you need to deepen your spiritual practice and connect with I knew it was gonna get. I knew I was gonna get done up. Why am I saying I'm getting done up? Because I hear the voices of the living that are in practice that is calling me. They saying, Raven, please come study, come study, come. It's saying this. I know it, y'all. I know it. I hear it. They think I don't feel it. But then the practicing of these things, right? What is it? At this particular point. Why? Because I never practiced. I only used. I only lived. And it's joyful tears that you see right here, right now, because this part of the message is talking at me specifically, right? Because this is the struggle of what I have to deal with certain things and why I don't do certain things, because I have not yet slayed all of my inner demons, and I do not want any of them being invoked in any of my healing practices. This is where you get the works of the dark workers from, because they have not slayed all of their demons. And I know my main one that I have to slay. I'm not going to tell it to you all because I know they got people watching me that's waiting to find out who is my biggest demon or what is my biggest demon, so that they can use that against me. But he underweight because he's in captivity, right? I know what I'm talking about me. Trust me. That's why things are like they are now. But oh, no. All right. So 248. Follow your path. Support of your life's mission. It's a mission you own. It's a mission I'm on. When it is divine, can nobody stop it? That's what the 248 is showing. Where is it showing? Right here. You're immune to all plans hatched to destroy you. And what is that saying to me? Why? Because I am good at being a keeper. Like I said on yesterday, I have stuff that I've been having for 20 years, some stuff longer than 20 years. I got stuff I've been having since I was in elementary school, matter of fact. And I'm 45 years old, so think about that. All right. Now, in the sentiment of the 248, faith and trust in the universe, we speaking to the universe, we telling the universe this is what we are in tune with ourselves and what we're trying to accomplish. And not that you don't think that it will, but you're in agreement with the universe. You're corresponding with the universe and you're getting messages sent back. You're getting signs and symbols being revealed to you from everything in life. Some of you all been getting signs and symbols and you are ignoring them. You know, like you put your phone on a do not disturb. You don't put your spiritual calling and your spiritual awareness and awakening on do not disturb. And you trying to figure out why you're not getting the message because you got the blockers up. Everybody come out of the same source. Even if they on the bad side, it's only the one source of life. They have a role to play too, just like we know the devil did. But let me tell you, I say this all the time, the devil had to be granted permission to do whatever it was doing. He, she, it, however it may come, in whatever form it is in, it was granted permission, whether it is to tempt you, to stop you, to confuse you, to use you. The permission had been granted. Why? To make you better than what it was that you were before, right? What could be the devil in your life? It could be a substance. Who could be a devil in your life? Your mother, your father, your lover, your sister, your brother, your children, your co-worker, your boss, your acquaintance, yourself. The things that could be a devil in your life. Your car, your house, your alarm system, the food, the refrigerator, whatever that could go wrong that day. You're saying, damn, this damn devil refrigerator was working fine. You didn't have no problem. Not you, refrigerator, not you, great, not you, babe. Stay working right. right? Because everything come from out of life, even though it seems if it doesn't have an energy. We know that the veil between the spiritual and the physical world is thin, and we know that everything that has been created out of life in life comes from what already had life, right? The metal, gold, silver, platinum, uranium, whatever else that there is living inside of the earth, right? Crystals like green calcite, orange calcite, obsidian, onyx, and all that. Was it not living in the earth? How do we know it wasn't living? Yes, we know it was living because it grew and it's still growing. Anything that grow have life. Now, when we manipulate it, it becomes a different life form. All right, now let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on. Something about wood. I don't know why wood keep coming up. The only thing I can think about is those of you who have fireplaces, because it's about to start getting cold. It's to make sure something with your wood. They keep saying wood. Wood came up the other day was the firewood, and we did look into the message and the meaning of it. But this time, it's not like it's specifically like the Most High or the Spirit guys is saying a specific tree, but it's wood. Maybe it's just the strength in wood. The wood comes from trees. It has to be a tree that's chopped down to be in a structure of wood. And maybe it's somebody name that's called woods, any relation to that. Now, let's keep going on. Now, after the 248, we're going to consolidate those three digits into two digits, and we get a 14. 14 angel number meaning. The 14 angel number meaning is a message from your guardian angels indicating encouragement and support to stay focused on your goals, all about you. Positive change and personal growth. Look what's inside of the 1148, from the 248 to the 14. All of these things are combined and not separate, they together. Why? Because you find 248 inside of 1148, and you find 14 inside of 248. 8 and 2 is 10, plus the 4 is 14, and that's what you get. And then we're going to consolidate it down to the last digit. There's that bottom. We get to bottom line today. It's Great Monday on the 4th day of November. We know a lot of things have changed. Some traditions have gone away that have been around for a long time. They serve their purpose. No telling when they will resurface. Why am I saying this? Because we're going into the holidays, and this is time where the energies are going to be heightened for people to be at peace with each other and have joy and goodwill within their hearts for all mankind. We know it. And then when New Year's come around, we're gonna be saying, "Let all acquaintance be forgot." Mm-hmm. I don't know all of the words. It's about time a show come on. I'm sleeping. I ain't lying. I'm just not a night person. I don't care. That's my dream time. Y'all know I got to get my dreams, and then I'm gonna get to the dream, because I did say we gotta. It's a message for some of y'all. All right. Now, the reason why it's on the end part of the spiritual significance is because for this particular dream, it may not be something that people consider to be traditional of a lifestyle. And I got to talk about it because regardless of what you think is traditional for your lifestyle, you can't control somebody else from having what it is that they desire in this life, because that's what they're working towards, their personal journey. That's a part of their personal journey. That's their journey. All right, so agent number 14 is a message from your guardian angels indicating encouragement and support to stay focused on your goals, positive change and personal growth. All of it's going along with all of what we've been laying down, the star needs and all of that. Balance, harmony, and commitment to your dreams. Trust in your abilities and the journey ahead. Go ahead, star needs, bringing us to the 248 that brought us to the 14th. Now let's get to the 5 angel number. All right. So number 5 as the angel number signifies change, growth, and expansion. Embrace changes in your life and trust your inner wisdom is going along with the same theme. It's all together. Be open to new experiences and adapt. That's going to lead us to the dream. All right. Oh, they're going to be blown away by this dream, but I have to tell you, it encourages courage, adaptability, and personal development. It's all going along with everything. And seek freedom and explore beyond familiar paths. That's getting off of those traditions. This is where it's getting non-traditional from, but for certain cultures, what I'm gonna say might be part of their traditions. All right. Now, what does 5 angel number mean? Seeing 5 angel number is a powerful encouragement to trust your instincts and embrace change when making decisions in your personal life. This number signifies adaptability and resourcefulness, urging you to be open to new changes. And that's what resourcefulness, taking your lavender that you bought at the store, using your funds, whatever way that that may be. Look, it's fluffing up for me shaking it. It's fluffing up because it had to dry it out some. See, life is still in it. And it smells so good. Can't wait to get to the country and I can throw all my stuff. And what does number 5 mean in astrology? Through number 5, angels are trying to communicate the essence of good health and vitality to us. That's what we at. Good health and vitality. Waking up, calming, all of those things is vital to our well being. Why? Because when you're calm, your heart is not racing, your blood pressure is not elevated, and your mind is focused. Right? All right. So let's get green because that's where it gets with that personal growth, that change, and getting away from those things that have been traditionally laid before you. Okay, so in the dream, I'm in the dream, and it's a setting where there's 3 individuals. Yes, it's a third party. However, this is not a divided third party. This is a agreed third party. Why am I saying that it's an agreed third party? Because as being a person in a dream, what I see 3 people, 2 of them were women, and one of them was a man. Were they at odds with each other? No way at all. Why am I talking slow about this? Because this is a controversial topic. What is the controversial topic? Polygamous type of lifestyle. People don't want to talk about it. They scared of it. Oh, this is not the American way. This is this, that. But these people were happy in the situation that they were in. Yes, it was one man with 2 women. And guess what they were doing? Sharing all the same bed. Was it action going on? Yes, it was action, but it was sleeping action. And he had both of them in his arms. Oh, what a sight to see. Now, to me, I'm in a nightmare a little bit. But it wasn't so nightmarish because it wasn't nothing bad happening. And the feeling that was resonant in that room was of love. But to me, that's a nightmare because I'm stingy. So I know that this had to be a empathetic dream that I was having because I'm telling you right now, I already know I got things I have to say. I'm not about to lay like that. Mm-mm. No, no, no. No, no, wait. I am stingy. All right. So upon falling into that perspective in that bed, I immediately, after a few seconds of experiencing what I experienced, I woke up. I'm not lying to you. I said, oh no, they not about to get me to go through this experience. I'm not having it. And I woke up. I sat up. I said, oh my God, now who is in this situation? I didn't feel bad for him. I felt bad for me because that ain't my, I'm not about to be in this situation. But the parties in this situation, they were content, y'all. They were content. So why am I saying this? Because it's bringing you outside of the norm. Some of you all may be pushed to the limits. You may wind up being in a situation where you are in that particular type of polygamous lifestyle. But what I saw that there is nothing that will cause discontent. Everybody was content in that. So that may be for some of you all. It may be a warning that this is what somebody wants of you, right? You have to consider it. However, in order for all three of them to be in the bed, I didn't see nothing freaky stuff going on because, like I said, for me, seeing that situation already is kind of like a nightmare, even though I wasn't frightened. I just woke up out of it because I didn't want to experience that, right? If I would have agreed to continue dreaming, I would have been signing up for the experience. And if I would have signed up for the experience in the dream, then unfortunately, it possibly could have been a part of my life in this realm. So I left that assignment alone, and they had their bed. I woke up out of there. Now in the dream, they probably are still in that particular position, and their life is going on. But I wasn't gonna be the one living it, so I exit the scene. All right, so now that's what might be coming for some of you all, a proposal for to be a part of a third party situation, and some of you may agree in it because both parties are in agreement with what it is. Now, I can't tell you what would be the discontent afterwards because I didn't stay long enough for the whole experience. I jetted out of that scene real quick. Now let's get to the oracle cards for the day and see what the message has to offer us. All righty, right then. All right then. All right then. All right. So what we gonna do? Normally, I would take the day of the week and do the amount of cards like we did yesterday. We had the three cards. And I'm hearing the 14 because somebody need clarity on more than what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does anyone see? Oh, 11, 12, 13. Is it down? This one ducked down. Let me get him 14. The cards is stuck in. All right. Let me see. Is it better? All right. So now we got 14 cards going on right here that we will be using for the oracle message. It may resonate with some of you, it may not. Whatever does resonate with you, know what to do with it, right? Because we don't have to take everything that somebody is giving us. It might be a portion. You say it's a smorgasbord. I don't eat beef stroganoff. I don't eat the devil's eggs, but yes, I will have this cucumber sandwich. All right, it's time to start branding a name. We got Sagittarius energy in here. You might want to look into the Greek mythology of Typhon and Sagittarius. What is it about that though? Did you find out what you needed to know? Somebody was in inquisitive energy. Did you find it out yet? Whatever it was that somebody did was a misdemeanor. Something dealing with gold. And they're possibly saying you deserve better. They know you've been through a lot. They're saying you deserve better, or the Sagittarius deserves better, or they view you as someone golden, or they see you having a heart of gold. And they saying give back to your community, and we'll wait that you could give back to your community. Because the cat is out of the bag. So what are you gonna do? It's time to plant a garden. And there's a four of cups in the mix. We're looking at the cups. Look at these cups. Let's talk about it. I don't know if y'all can see that. One of them winking, one of them smiling, a couple of them, all of them smiling and winking, right? We got a cup that has a cap on it. Two of them have a cap on it. One of them has some chocolate in them. One of them has some cream on top. And one of them just coffee black, right? The four cups energy. Is a tarot card that represents recharging your emotional energy. It encourages you to contemplate and think through choices before you make them. You should acknowledge your feelings and make sure that you're emotionally okay with the choice that you're making. Remember what I was talking about with me? So this might be some of me seeping through from that dream that I was having, and to contemplate the choices because of what I told y'all that dream was about. Didn't I tell you about that? And were we not talking about spiritual warfare? I said it. We talked about all this. Don't turn your back on me is what they're asking. It could be the Sagittarius that's asking you to not turn your back on them, or you may be asking the Sagittarius to not turn their back on you. Why? Because of the kindness. You see that. You see it. Be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody. That's what kindness does. He think I'm not gonna tell her what part he played in it all. Somebody is in this energy on the back end. And there you have it, y'all. I can't believe it. It's this is something else. It is something else. This is something else. I cannot fake it to make it. I ain't faking it to make it. Welcome everybody. Miriam. Hey love. I miss y'all. Y'all some of the best neighbors I ever had. Nikki, I love you, sis. I know we ain't been talking like we normally do. It's just things been going on. I've been trying to keep y'all away from my all that stuff that I got going on in the background. Thank y'all for being here. All right. You should say the vanilla. She want the vanilla confetti cake. I'm gonna make y'all a vanilla cake, cousin. All right. So that's where it's at. Now we have all of the messages for today, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time where energy, spiritual energy is heightened because we are in the festive stages. Why I'm saying we in the festive stages and why the energy is heightened? Because there is a calming sense of aura going on around the face of earth. That's what fall mean. But we know this is the time of the year where everybody gonna be in high energies for coming together. This is the time of manifestation. That's why we see lots of festivals happening for all of y'all who are creators in any type of way, whether it's creating stuff with your hands, creating stuff in your mind. This is the time when you invoke all of those things. That's what the personal growth, the 1148 is talking about. Not the month of the whatever that was that came through, but with the symbolism in the 1148 and great success and the overall balance in this life. That's what it's talking about. Days is going to be good days, but you still know how to not let them get you off of that level. That is a stable level. All right. What are the takeaways today that we had? The only natural essence of anything that we had that came in was a star anise, and there is nothing else that is needed other than that star anise is a star for real in its shape, in its in everything that you can use it for on the inside, working on the outside. Go ahead and get you some if you don't have any. Included in your culinary works of art, included in that satchel or that organza bag that is filled with those elements that help to protect you, to calm you, and to keep you looking into your own personal potential and the intuition that lays within you from the universe. Ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. That is it. And got some things they got to do. There may be another message for later on. They say one more card. You ain't do it long enough on the cards. I'm about to just dig in here and whoever it is for the one more. I don't know. What is this? What does this feel like? All firms and subsidiaries? I don't know. Maybe all firms and subsidiaries. All firms and subsidiaries. What are firms? Firms are companies. So somebody might be about to do something big. All firms and subsidiaries. For those of you who know, y'all know in whatever messages. And what does they say? Go at it again. He think I'm not gonna tell her what part he played in it all is about kindness and don't turn your back on someone because of the spiritual war. Refresh and recharge. Plant a garden or something like that. It can help you do so. And the cat they say is out of the bag. You can't hide who you are anymore. Give back to your community in the way that is, and that's gonna be what's gold. But why? Because you deserve better than whatever it is. And anybody out there that did any offense is just a misdemeanor. Did you find out what you needed to know? Somebody wanted to know. Who was it? It could have been a Sagittarius. They want to find out about a Sagittarius, or the Sagittarius want to find out about you. Whatever it is, you still branding a name. And that's where those subsidiaries and those firms come from, because you can create a firm from brands. How do we know so? Is not Michael Kors a brand? He has a firm. All right. Love y'all and have a wonderful day today. This is as this has been your message from the angel numbers from the universe through me. And I will not stop. I will keep going for you all. Thank y'all. Hey, cousin Tanya, did you get your pecan candy? Yes. Did you get did you get your pecan candy? All right, y'all. See y'all later. Have a good one. All right, so I had on the Facebook side of what it is. What's up? Hey, can we get some love? Yeah. I thought about doing a listening to some beats, but everything I've been listening to ain't really been had for me. So I know I'm gonna have to go and buy me a beat. Um, and it's funny because I feel like it's certain producers. Some producers I be trying to vibe with their stuff and trying to make something up. It's more like I would have to write on a beat than just flow freely with it, because they don't be working like that for me. But I know they got one producer. No matter what they produce, is nothing that could stop me from coming up with something freestyle, fresh off the mind with that person's work. So I'm gonna go patronize that company. Let's see what else is there. We're gonna do this. Bump, 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 bump it up. What? Oh my gosh, what is coming up? Oh no. This can't be true. I'm looking at something that say the Saints fired their coach. Oh Lord, my daddy probably happy. He watching the game. He been was saying fire the coach. I know that spirit there. He been was saying that. All right. Lord, no, I ain't about to listen to this on live stream because I'm gonna be laughing too much. Because the last time I was there, I heard somebody saying that fire the coach too. All right, so hmm we listening to some free beats. Fair use. What is this? 2 days ago. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. What we listening to? Buddha. That's what we listening to? With a rich dream. I was having a rich dream last night. It had to be. Because when I was talking about dreaming, it had to only be some rich type people doing that type of stuff, right? What is it about the rich dreams? I'm not dreaming about being rich. I'm not dreaming about being rich. I don't think so. I'm not on that type of hitch. I said, you try to dig up the ditch. I said, they gotta work for it. They got to work for it. Working hard. My sleep. Working hard up in my dreams. Trying to do what it is that nobody else can do it better than me. I'm telling you what I'm gonna bring this to the people and riches and the riches of the life spiritually. I said they can't ever stop me, not in my sleep, not even when I'm walking up on the street. Tell them I'm getting blow up with this rich life. I said I'm richer than that rich and I'm richer than a hoe. They say they want me to stop, but I ain't even true. I'm gonna fuck you one of the boys and put them in the tell them I want all them muscles and not stop until till my rich and my dreams let they come in true. I said they want to stop but they don't know how to. I said I'm not even playing with them no more. I wasn't doing that ever before. But it is on too many old type heat. I'm telling you it's hard and it ain't. I said, wow. They trying to throw that stuff on the shoulder to put it all over me. I said, look, God, they wanna be the other side. And we just what make it to drink, drink, drink. Ain't no sleep or sleeping up. Oh, tell me what is I'm coming right back now. On my mind, feeling just fine and divine. They want us for no time. Telling them that no time. They mind. What it is that I'm laying on the line. I'm telling you that I'm doing too damn get my two daughters, they always on my mind. Mess with them and you gonna find yourself behind. I think they wanna yeah, all right. It is that they want they should never ever try to talk to my saying they can't even say and I'm not still walking because they ain't so training. What it is they never can train me. I say I ain't no time they gonna be gonna go free. A Buddha type beat. What? Oh, what? Let me see. They got other people out here got some stuff. They got some other people out here got some stuff. Mari must be dreaming really, really hard and really, really good, which is okay with me. Which is okay. I'll be looking at some of the stuff that the people putting out. They say free. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All of it. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use. They say this hard. Oh, I'm about to see what this one do right here after that. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Tell them they gonna get gonna run up. That's it. They gonna run up, run up, run up, run up. They ain't got enough legs to do any other thing. Tell them they can run it on the train. Running over and never did none of that. Back. They want me to get back. And as a matter of fact, I told them I got a whole lot of that ain't got no feelings. Maybe I'm real. And what it was you thought that you was season like them pillars. I said the pillars on the side of the right, the pillars on the side of the left with the light was shining like the moon, was shining like the sun. And what it is, I said, they want to see another one talking about my compass. What it is, I'm finding. I say they too busy gold digging mining, but I ain't doing none of that. That GOAL. I'm living on them and I'm doing it so well. What it is they wanna tell them they can come spell. What it is so I'm gonna tell you about some peach. What it is they say, oh, keep the truth. I'm telling you what I'm doing up in my booth. I ain't got them on it now 'cause I'm so busy. What it is that I am saying up on the sun, the beat is playing. Oh, freestyle. Oh, I am making my way. Ah, what it is this way. I ain't got no hook. So ain't nothing they gonna say. They turn around all the way with the gunners everywhere. They ain't hitting nothing with it if they wanna do it. Tell them how it is that they doing when they take it. All of them shots they ain't even making them walk with it. You gotta talk about out of this one. To be a better you already know where I'm going to go. I said, knock it out the park, boss. Or what it is, they already paid the cost. I said, some of them too damn lost to come try to find me. They might want to see the GPS where I be. Tell them, oh, I see them while they watching. When I walk out the door, I ain't even knocking. Wanna add up when they wanna come steal it. Tell them I say I'm a too busy building. What it is, they never ever will tear down. Tell them what it is about when they hear the sound. I ain't got no hook what it is now. Tell them I'm gonna always be on, never lost on the film. Wait, not tell us again. Somebody trying to take it. Ain't no gift that they can ever break it. Cause they hands wasn't never the ones that made it. Well, I'm shooting, I'm fading. Right? It is up in the bag. Tell them I'm coming this like a how all you're gonna have a bad say power to the people until we all be equal. I ain't stopping. What's the sequel? Tell them to be continue on the end of it. What it is, I'm running my mouth and I'm running it so good. I wish a motherfucker would. And that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with for today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And see you later. Alligator. And after a while, crocodile. But don't cry no crocodile tears. Love y'all. Till next time. Till next time.